Hi Jay, how's it going? I apologize for myself sweating. I just finished a run. But for this video, I'm going to go ahead and explain some dip alternatives because you told me you don't have access to a dip machine. So the first option we can do is actually just with a flat bench like this. This is a good temporary way to do dips. I don't recommend doing it long term because it can actually injure your elbows because of the position you're going to be in. Whenever we do dips, we actually want our elbows at the side of our body. The issue with this one is that we actually have to place the elbows kind of behind our back. So it does place your elbows into a more injury-prone position. But the advantage of this, because you are on a ship, this is the most stable one to do. So you have both feet of the bench on the ground, and you will also put your feet in the ground too. So you can even do it if your ship is shaking a little bit, it's fine to. The first step that we want to do is we're going to go ahead and put the palms of our hands on the edge of the bench, and we're going to kick our feet out until our body is in a slight L position. We want to start with the elbows fully extended. This is full tricep lockout. This will be the finishing portion of the exercise. What you want to do is keep your abs tight, and you're going to slowly lower your body all the way down. So to about here, or before your glutes touch the ground, and you're going to push all the way up using your triceps back into full lockout. Just take your time when you're doing this movement because, like I mentioned earlier, it does put your elbows into a very potential injury situation. All right, I'm going to go ahead and show you a better alternative where we can actually put the elbows more to our sides instead of just behind the elbow. However, this one might be a little bit trickier to do, especially when you're on a ship. It is best to use 2 of these benches, but I don't have 2 like this, so I'm going to demonstrate with 2 chairs. So for the next dip version, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate with these 2 chairs here. We want to place the 2 chairs or the 2 benches about shoulder width apart. The next step, I'm going to go in the middle of them, put my palms down on the edge of the seat. Once again, I'm going to kick my feet all the way out into a slight L shape. So now you can see that my arms are at the side of my body like a regular dip. Then I will slowly lower my body and stop right before my glutes touch the ground, and then push all the way back up into full lockout. If you want to make this particular exercise more challenging, you can actually put your feet up on a box or another bench, but you need to be careful that you're not going to slip off of that bench. So usually what I do is I put dumbbells around the chairs or the benches so they're not moving around. The drawback to this is you can see it can be very unstable when you're on a ship. So I would only recommend this if it's very calm there and you don't expect any movements. The good thing about having your feet elevated on a bench or on a box is that you can actually go a lot lower, as you can see here, and then push up all the way. So if you can, try to do this version, but if you cannot, the one I showed you earlier is fine. All right, so that's it for the 2 dip variations you can do there on your ship. When you come back, I'll go ahead and show you the one with the machine. That is better for long-term progression, and you can safely add weight to continue progressing, unlike these other 2 tricep versions. All right, just message me if you have any questions, and I'm going to go ahead and send next the 1 rep max requirements for the 4 exercises. I'll talk to you later.